Let's get ready to rumble!
All right, Rankin family. So we are going to be looking at this beautiful J. Patrick Holmes right here in Siena. This is the Whitley 2. So just for reference, I had showcased that Toll Brothers over there not too long ago. That's another J. Patrick Holmes. Right here is the Ashby by Toll Brothers, and I had showcased that one. Not to mention over here, you have the one by Jamestown Estate Homes. Showcased that one as well a few days ago. So going inside of this beautiful property, I can't wait for you to see it. 5 bedrooms, 5.5 bathrooms. The exterior, of course, we do have the beautiful stucco that we so much love. Not to mention, you have this stone as well. And just going over this grand front porch, I absolutely love it. One thing I really love about these properties that are over 5,000 square feet is the huge covered front porch right here. Absolutely love that. Now, going inside of here, we are going to have the double doors, which everyone so much loves. I can't tell if I really like the pivot door or maybe the double doors, really just a personal preference to the customer. So going inside the foyer, we are going to have the high ceilings with the crown molding. And if you notice, it's open to the dining room as well. So we'll start right here to the left, so that way you can see the first bedroom. You have the beautiful chandelier right here coming down. Not to mention, you have the accent wall as well. One thing I really love about this one is the amount of space inside of here. Like I always mention, the fact that you have over 5,000 square feet in some of these properties shows that you can easily have more room inside of the bedrooms, which I absolutely love, especially if you're in a situation where you have a huge bedroom set. A lot of times people like to have a bedroom set for the guests. And if that's the case, you want something with more square footage. So that way you can take advantage and it's not snug. So this one, of course, is going to have the full bathroom attached to it as well. Going inside of here, you are going to have the quartz countertops. You have the large walk-in shower. Now inside of here, you are going to have the brass shower head, which one thing I really love about that. Now, of course, you do have the shower bench as well. You have the black lighting fixtures. And not to mention right here, we don't see this often, but you do have a medicine cabinet. Perfect. Of course, you have the linen closet as well. And if you notice, you have the darker cabinetry with the black hardware. So continuing along, right there to the right would be the study, but let's go ahead and go into the dining room. So inside of here, you are going to have the tray ceilings with the accent wall. And of course, you do have the support beams right here. Get a lot of requests about removing the support beams, and that's one of the things that it's a structural deal where at the end of the day, you want to make sure that the house doesn't fall apart whatsoever, especially if you have kids upstairs playing around all the time. So the support beam is definitely necessary. So going inside of the kitchen, you are going to have the beautiful stacked cabinets, recessed lighting. You have these black lighting fixtures going over your oversized island. And I absolutely love the color tone inside of here. So of course it's complete. You have the stainless steel appliances inside of here, and just look how much space you have between the counters and the island right here. Perfect for entertaining guests. A lot of times if you're going to get something this square footage, over 5,000 square feet, you are going to entertain quite a bit. So sometimes if you have a large family and they're all in the kitchen at one time, you don't want to have to be bumping into each other. So that's one good thing, that you have so much space inside of the kitchen. Of course, you have the waterfall countertops, and then going into your breakfast nook, you are going to have these sliders, which I absolutely love. And you still have plenty of space inside of the breakfast nook as well, which is fantastic. So continuing along, right here is going to be your powder bath. You notice you have the raised ceilings inside of here as well. You have the oversized baseboards. Of course, you have quartz countertops with the brass hardware. And then of course we do have a little closet. You can utilize this as maybe a pantry or something similar in that nature. And then so what we'll do is we'll continue along this way. So a lot of times you might just use that as maybe a secondary pantry, or utilize that as just another storage, because you do have a full-size walk-in pantry over here as well. Maybe if you want to hide some snacks and you don't want everyone to see it, you can go ahead and put it over there. So inside of here, you are going to have your utility room, almost like a utility room, mudroom combination inside of here. You do have your sink over here, all the cabinetry for extra storage space up here, and you have a nice shelf area over there. I would probably put decor up there just so it doesn't look all cluttered and messy, and that way you can put the laundry detergent, fabric softener, and all that stuff in the cabinets, so that way it's hidden. So of course right here would be your garage. As you can tell, inside of here you do have epoxy flooring, and then this just, okay, that's locked, but in there of course you would have a 3-car garage. All right, so that's over here. And then let me go ahead and show you the great room itself. You have this oversized ceiling fan. It's an LED ceiling fan. Of course, you do have all the windows for an abundance of natural light. You have the floor to ceiling fireplace. It's an electric fireplace right here. Not to mention, it's that brick. It's that painted white brick. I absolutely love that touch. And then continuing along, this is going to be your primary bedroom. Wow. So inside of here, you have the shiplap ceiling, tray ceilings as well, recessed lighting, beautiful chandelier right over your bed. And then over here, you are going to have your bay windows, plenty of space. You can utilize this as a sitting area, maybe some chairs that you can get from some of these fancy furniture stores. If you're going to be purchasing a house like this, I don't think you might be shopping at IKEA, or who knows, you know, IKEA got some good stuff, I'll tell you. Don't sleep on IKEA. But inside of here, you also have the crown molding all along here as well. You have plenty of space for an oversized bedroom set, even if you want to go ahead and get a bigger bed than a king for whatever reason. If you have a lot of kids like I do that always, you know, come to the bedroom, and really now we're starting to see that the king size bed isn't enough room. So inside of here, you are going to have this beautiful ensuite. You have this rectangular soaking tub with the brass faucet, which I love. Tile flooring extends in here. You do have his and her sinks right here, and the vanity area in the middle. And quite frankly, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Would you rather, for at least my ladies or whoever used the vanity, would you rather the vanity area be separate? I know I showcased one not too long ago, a couple days ago actually, and it was the Stelvio Toll Brothers model, and it had almost that section for your own vanity area. So I'd love to hear your thoughts. Let me go ahead and open this for you. So you have the closet right here. Of course, you have the toilet, and then let's see, the walk-in shower. Wow, look how much space you have in here. So the tile extends inside of here. So the same tile that you use on the flooring right here is actually on the shower surround. You have the brass shower heads. Obviously you have dual shower heads inside of here. You have 2 shower niches, a shower bench as well, plenty of space. Wow, really can't get much better than this. Let's go ahead and take a look inside of the closet. Wow, plenty of space inside of here. You have this section right here, which is perfect for, you know, accessories, how I always mention. Sometimes this may be overkill. You may not need all this space or all this shelving inside of here. So if it is something that you don't need this much, or you want it to be more simple, obviously reach out so that way we can get you connected. Look at this little area over here. You have your cabinet over here. I can see, you know, we're in Texas, so I can see a lot of people putting a gun safe over here, maybe closing it off so it's not so exposed, but you have that option. And then of course you have the area over here. So yeah, you definitely have plenty of space, and I love that they didn't add carpet inside of here. I like when the tiles over here gives it more of that elegant feel, in my opinion. Could be wrong. You could say, hey, I totally disagree, and that's okay too. So that was the primary. Of course, you had 2 bedrooms downstairs, and then what I'll do is do one more pan so that way you can see how beautiful this property is. Even on top, you can see the second story, which will go up there now. But what you'll notice as well, you do have these floating shelves right here as well. And then this area right here, you are going to have your coat closet, or you can utilize this as a storage closet as well, just really depending on your personal needs. Not to mention, going up here, you are going to have the darker rails. Should have, I believe it's, yeah, you have iron rails inside of here, and then the rest of the bedrooms are going to be upstairs. So we'll continue to the right. Of course, you can see over the great room right here. So if all the family's downstairs, this is a perfect place for you. And then going into your game room, look how much space you have inside of here. So as you can tell, you have this oversized pool table right here, and you still have plenty of walk room. I love that you have this little floating counter right here. It might be a little too close for the TV, but if you wanted to turn those around and just chit chat while people are playing pool up here, you certainly have that option. So inside of here, you do have the tray ceilings again. Not to mention, you have that beautiful lighting fixture right over your pool table, which is perfect. And not to mention, you have a second story balcony. Wow. You can imagine, like I said, folks, this is a model house, so keep that in mind. It's not for sale at the present time, but this just shows you what could be possible. Absolutely beautiful right here. Look at this. You can imagine hanging out right here with all the family. This is a perfect place. So the cool thing is you do have the game room right here, but not to mention you have the media room connected to it. So you have these double sliding doors inside of here, and I'll do a quick pan of the media. So inside of here, you do have the raised ceilings. You have the LED ceiling fan. You have that shiplap again right here. Built-in cabinetry, floating counters, floating cabinets, and look how much space you have inside of here. So you definitely have a lot of walk room. A lot of folks would probably add theater-like seats inside of here, and that way you can just close these double doors off. You could easily close up that window right there as well, and that way you have that theater-like ambiance. So continuing along right here, you are going to have a bedroom over here. This is the perfect spot we always talk about for Twister, Scrabble, all that good stuff. Full-size bathroom inside of here with the shower tub combo. You do have the white cabinetry with the black hardware, and not to mention you have the brass shower head inside of here. Unique combination. And then look at this shower surround. You almost have like this zigzag shower surround inside of here. So this is perfect. So if folks are in the game room, in the media room, they could easily come straight here. And this is another bedroom. So the one thing I really love inside of here, you have 3 windows. So if you notice, you have an abundance of natural light entering this property, especially on a good day like this, which is fantastic. So you definitely have space inside of here. Queen size bed, 2 night tables. You have that accent wall back there, and it doesn't compromise space. And a nice sized walk-in closet, especially for the bedrooms upstairs. You really don't need huge closets, but it's always nice to have walk-in closets. So continuing along, I'll make sure I open every single door for you. Right here, we're gonna have almost like an attic area. You could easily utilize that as another bedroom, maybe a flex room or something similar of that nature. And then this is gonna be your 4th bedroom. So we see the mini door right here as well. We've seen that in the other bedroom that we just left out of. Another access to the attic. A lot of kiddos probably take advantage of that. Might need to block that off. But yeah, inside of here again, I mean, this is a queen size bed with 2 nightstands. I believe, no, actually, this is a king size bed. That's a king size bed, 2 oversized nightstands, and a full size walk-in closet again. So carpet inside the bedrooms. You do have wood flooring on the 2nd floor. And this one's gonna have a bathroom attached to it. Wow. Haven't actually seen this kind of shower surround. This is a wood-like tile shower surround. I'm kind of digging it. I'd love to hear your thoughts about that. Wow. First I've seen that. All right, and then with quartz countertops inside of here. I love the white cabinetry with the brass handles. I don't know that. I mean, I thought I liked the one with the black hardware with the white cabinetry, but I'm digging this right now. Love to hear your thoughts. Of course, you got your medicine cabinet again. All right, and so continuing along, one more storage closet right here. This is perfect for comforters. And then going to the final bedroom, this is what we're working with. So again, you do have the raised ceilings inside of here. You have these oversized windows with the window grids. Still adds in plenty of natural light. And just look how much space you have inside of here. Even with the desk and the dresser and the bed, you have an abundance of space. All right, the same size walk-in closet. And this one does have a full-size bathroom again. So yeah, I mean, this is J. Patrick Homes. I mean, really, quite frankly, as you can tell with the upgrades they have inside of here, they do a fantastic job. You don't have that cheaper like materials. They definitely use quality, and you can tell that inside of this model house. And like I always say, folks, some of this stuff you may not need, and if that is the case, of course, we'll definitely get you taken care of. Just letting us know exactly what it is that you need, so that way we can customize and tailor a plan for you depending on your personal needs. So if you love the square footage, if you love the concept, J. Patrick Homes, they have quite a bit of plans that can accommodate really any need. So by you reaching out and creating a customized plan, we can find out if it is a perfect fit for you. So let's take a look at the backyard. We obviously seen it through the second story balcony, but you do have this beautiful extended covered patio. Over here, you're gonna have your built-in stainless steel grill with the sink area with your patio equipment. And then on this side, you're gonna have an extension as well. So you definitely have plenty of space. And just looking at this one, look how much room you have in the backyard. Wow, perfect. So if it's something where obviously a lot of this stuff is for showcase purposes, but if it's something where you wanted to build a pool, you have a trampoline over there, you have a swing set, and you have plenty of space without having to figure out which one you want to do. You can do all three of those and still have a ton of room. But that, folks, is the lovely J. Patrick Homes. All right, Rankin family, so that was the lovely J. Patrick Homes right here in Siena. If it's something where you love this plan, but you don't want to be in this location, reach out to the information below. We'll definitely get you taken care of. Let me know in the comments what you folks thought about it. And of course, I'll see you folks on the next property tour. What's going on, Rankin family? Welcome back to another beautiful property tour. Today we are in Salina, Texas, north of Dallas, looking at this grand homes. This one is in Wellspring Estates. It's the model house, but I can't wait for you to see inside this one. So to the right, you would have a 2-car garage bay, and to the left, you are going to have the 1-car garage bay, and that would be converted when they sell off the model house. Of course, this is possible to build this particular plan, and I really want you to see this model house with it all dressed up to show you what is possible. Now, looking at the exterior, we are going to have the natural stone all around the property, which I absolutely love. You also have this chiseled brick as well on top, and it's the multi-tone stone, which a lot of folks absolutely love. So you do have the covered front porch right here. Like I said, right there to the left, you would be converted to a 1-car garage bay. And if you notice, going into the covered front porch, you also have those double doors right there, as well as the entry door right here. But we'll go through the entry door, and that way you can see. But before we go inside, this is going to be your covered front porch. Now, I love the fact that it extends this way, which is fantastic. If you notice, even on the floor, we have this brick as well, which a lot of folks don't understand that, but I love it. Now we are going to go inside and we're going to see inside the foyer. So immediately to the right, you would have your guest room, and then of course a full-size bathroom. Over to the left, you would have the one-car garage bay. You have essentially a formal living room right here with an electric fireplace, built-ins as well. Not to mention you do have the natural stone as well. So we do have the stainless steel chandelier right above as well. And then not to mention this could easily be utilized as a life study or something similar in nature. So we'll start right to the right. Of course, like I mentioned, to the right would be the garage, but this is going to be your first bedroom. So if you notice inside of here, this is perfect for a guest bedroom. You have this accent wall on the back, and you know Grand Homes, they like to do a fantastic job with the window benches. That's one of the common themes that you're definitely going to see in this particular model house tour. So inside of here, you are going to have this beautiful chrome chandelier right over your bed. And the one thing I love inside of here is you have these tall baseboards, and you'll notice that theme throughout this property tour. So let's go ahead and take a look inside of the closet. And if you notice, you even have details such as the chrome handles, which is very unique. A lot of times you might see the black hardware or something similar to that, but I love the fact that we paid attention to that. You have these double doors going inside of here as well. And keep in mind, like I said, this is the model house, really just showing you some of the features that are possible. Some of the clients that I work with really don't need all the bells and whistles that come inside the model house, but it really is great just to kind of use it as a reference to see what makes the most sense. And of course, like I always say, you can reach out so that way we can find out some of the options that you have at your disposal and find out what makes the most sense for you. So going into the grand family room, you have this nice built-in bar right here. Some folks may or may not want it, just depending if you like it for aesthetic reasons or if you love to drink alcohol. That's certainly a possibility. But if you notice inside of here, you are going to have the 20-foot ceilings. You have the clear story windows on top with your sliders. And not to mention this floor to ceiling fireplace with the beautiful lighting fixtures as well. So the one thing obviously a lot of folks are going to notice is the open concept. That's what a lot of folks do love, especially if you are an entertainer. That's one thing to keep in mind. So this is going to be your breakfast nook or your informal dining room. You could utilize it as that as well. So you have the waterfall countertops inside of here, the stacked cabinets on top. You have your floating shelf over to the right, quartz countertops, and I just absolutely love it. Look how much space that you have in here. You have your stainless steel sink right here as well, built-in microwave in the island, which is very unique. Chrome handles again with the 6-burner stove top. We have our wooden range hood on right here as well. And let's go ahead and take a look inside our pantry. So it is a walk-in pantry, not the absolute biggest, but it's actually perfect. Some folks may or may not want one of them huge pantries. You know, sometimes we end up having a bunch of old goods. It could be old canned goods, old, rice, anything like that. So that's one thing to keep in mind. So inside of the breakfast nook, if you notice, look at all these windows right here. We have our window bench as well, and just look at the possibilities. So some folks could easily utilize a table, push it up against the window bench so you can have it as a seat. That certainly is a possibility. You have that curved staircase right there as well, and just look at the chandelier. Wow. So we have a ton of chandeliers. I love the fact right there above your curved staircase, you have that chrome candlelight chandelier, and you have this cube chandelier in the great room. So fantastic so far. We've given it a 10. Before we go into the primary, let's go ahead and look at our closet right here. And then let's take a look inside of our bedroom. Wow. So you have the wood ceiling on top, the chrome chandelier again. Absolute beauty. Look at that. The amount of space that you have in here is fantastic. Now, the one thing you may notice is you have the crown molding on top, but it doesn't necessarily go all the way to the ceiling. So inside that lip right there, you could easily put some LED lighting in there, just kind of illuminate the room a little bit more, just depending on your personal preference. But just look at the amount of space that you have in here. Folks absolutely love that. And really, quite frankly, most folks are going to have the full bedroom set inside of their primary bedroom. And you could easily have these seats over here, some dressers, some more storage space. And the good thing about this one is that even if you're going to utilize that study, you have plenty of space to go ahead and put a desk in here. I know a lot of folks that end up closing on their homes and they end up putting their desk in their bedroom because it's their little sanctuary almost. So inside of here, you have your sliding glass pane door, and let's take a look at our ensuite. Wow. Look at these beautiful lighting fixtures right here. Absolute fantastic. Now you have your vanity over here, his and her sink. His sink is on the left right here. I'll show you right now. You have your freestanding tub. If you notice, you have this glass pane windows going into your shower. We don't really see that much. It's like almost like the glass grids, the window grids, but that's his sink over here. And quite frankly, even though I'm a huge fan of mirror frames, I really think it looks great without it, honestly. Just the sleekness, especially the backsplash. If you notice that nice, beautiful backsplash right there, I think it looks fantastic. It's on both ends. This is gonna be our full walk-in shower. You have your chrome shower head, your chrome waterfall shower head as well. And look at this closet. And I'm really loving that. I'm seeing a lot of the nook areas right here, especially on the newer model houses. I'm seeing quite a bit of those. So I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you like the little nook area in the closet so that way you can kind of store some things, or would you prefer just a straight drywall? And if you notice, even on our window seals, look at that. Fantastic. It looks like high level granite. That's what I'm looking like. But you might wonder, as far as the walk-in closet, if it was too small, there's a lot of other plans and there's options to possibly expand it. So I just say, reach out to find out what the options are. And I love, look at this. Oh wow. I'll get to that in a minute. But you have this large window right here, which I absolutely love. And I'll do one more quick pan so that way you can see the entire primary. So that was the first level. Let's go ahead and go upstairs. I can't wait for you to see the children's retreat. Also, you have a media room, and there are options available. If you don't need the media room, or if you prefer to utilize the children's retreat as something else, that certainly is a possibility. But going to our second level, this is going to be overlooking the grand family room. You have a built-in desk right here, waterfall countertops as well, if you notice. And then you have a full bathroom shared to the hallway. So you got your shower tub combo, you got your tile flooring in here, quartz countertops, chrome faucet, as well as the shower head. Now in here, it might make sense. I think the mirror frame would look good in here, but I definitely love to hear your thoughts. And then of course right here, we have a full-size closet. Go ahead and add the twister, Connect 4, all that good stuff, even though I'm horrible at Connect 4. But if you are a returning viewer, folks, welcome back. Always great to have you. Appreciate the continued support. And if this is your first time to the channel, my name is Marcus Rankin. I am a Texas realtor. I get calls, texts, and emails every single week from folks looking to make a move to Texas, regardless if it's Houston, Dallas, San Antonio, Austin, you name it, we got you covered. So reach out to the information below, book a call so we can find out how we can help. And consider hitting that subscribe button. I'd love for you to become a part of the Rankin family. And that way you don't miss a video every single week. Now that was the other bedroom right there. So this is going to be our fourth bedroom. I love that you have this almost like a skylight up here. Wow. Very unique. First time I've seen that. I'd love to hear your thoughts about that. But tall baseboards along here, and you definitely have a decent amount of space. I mean, of course, it's not the biggest, but this is just kind of giving you the basis of this particular plan and how much room we have in here. You can fit this queen size bed, one nightstand, and a full size dresser and a chair. So let me make sure that I open every single door. It always bothers me sometimes. Early on, I'd say probably back in December or even in January, there would be times where I would miss whole sections of some of these tours, and it bothered me so much because of the fact that you didn't get to see inside there. So I do make mistakes, but I try my absolute best for you folks. But look at this. Wow, now we have our mirror frame. We have our wooden mirror frame right here. Beautiful lighting fixtures right here. Chrome faucet again. White cabinetry without the handles. So let me know about that. I mean, very sleek. Of course, right here, you have a full walk-in closet with the window, bringing in plenty of natural light. Built-in shelving over here. Tile flooring. Tall baseboards extend again. So absolutely. So Grand Homes is only in the greater Dallas area, Dallas-Fort Worth. And, you know, it's crazy because a lot of times folks wanted to get Grand Homes out in Houston, but unfortunately, as of now, you need to get to move to Dallas at least. But I'm loving the fixtures. I'm loving the quality of material that we're seeing in Grand Homes. They really do a fantastic job of showcasing their product. So right here is going to be your children's retreat. And you might be wondering, what's a children's retreat? Really, quite frankly, it's their own particular area, right? Where they can go ahead and, you know, add all their toys and hang out here. And honestly, it's pretty nice. I'm pretty sure it gives you a little bit of space if you want your kid to go ahead and entertain themselves, if they have brothers or sisters, you know, you can definitely utilize this. And the good thing is, even if you don't have children, quite frankly, it could be the adults retreat. You don't need to have it as the children's retreat. But look at this beautiful lighting fixture right here as well. You got your lighting fixture again right over your window nook. You have two steps right here, so it's elevated going towards this section as well. And then right here is going to be our fifth and final bedroom. So if you recall, we had just come from there. We went up the stairs and went straight over there. So we just kind of made a loop around here. But you have this unique painted wall right here. And inside of here, you have more space. So this is the biggest room on the second level because you have the queen size bed, two nightstands, a dresser, and you still have ample amount of space. Bigger closet as well, full size. So yeah, I'm giving it a solid 10 so far. Quite frankly, I mean, I know it's kind of hard, especially when we see a lot of these other model houses, but for this particular price point in this location, it certainly makes a lot of sense. So going inside here, you have this painted beam over here as well. You have your full size. If you notice, from end to end, you have your window nook. So just for reference, of course, you have your full size pool table over here. You got your poker table, and not to mention, it's a game room, media room combination as well. So just look at how much space we have inside of here. You have these beautiful stainless steel lighting fixtures coming down. Very unique, never see that before. Love to hear your thoughts, especially with the wires hanging down. But just look at that. So I love the fact that it's a complete open space. That's what a lot of folks absolutely love. You have these accents all along each wall right here. I love it. Gives it more of that theater-like feel, a little darker than anticipated, but definitely is a great job. I love the fact that we have carpet inside of here. Very cozy, feels great on the feet. And of course, I love our curved staircase. So yeah, Grand Home's done such a fantastic job on this one. Same thing, you have your sliders in the quick access door. So if you don't want to go ahead and use the sliders to go to the backyard, you can certainly do so. And I'm loving the fact that we have an elevated lot over here. Again, this is the model house. There's some lots available still, of course. You can build this particular plan with a different elevation possibly on the outside. But look at this. You have your tall covered backyard patio. You got your built-in fireplace right here, which I absolutely love. And can you imagine every single day this is your view? Wow. Love it. Now, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you like the iron fence, or would you rather, of course, the wood fence all along? Maybe that privacy fence, how you see over here to the right. Again, this is the model house. So, you know, a lot of these things are going to be, you know, overkill for the average person. But really, you just see what they can do. But you know, of course, this pool, whoever buys this model house when it becomes for sale is going to absolutely love it. But other than that, folks, that was the lovely Grand Homes. All right, Rankin family, so that was the lovely Grand Homes right here in Salina, Texas. Let me know in the comments what you folks thought about it. Of course, if you do want more information, I have all of it in the description below, and I'll see you folks on the next property tour.